game, and they're going to have another one. These two, just to let you know if you didn't catch what the explanation, Matthias Carlsen, who is on the bench, is injured. We saw him, I saw him at the hotel yesterday in the pool. I said, how are things? He went, not so good, lifted up the leg out of the water, and it was a big mess. He injured it in training on Friday, flew from Stockholm. Couldn't have helped too much to see whether he was in the practice hall earlier on as well, but couldn't quite manage the game. He wasn't moving, he was just standing stock still and playing the ball back, and he knows that it's not going to be good enough. And he would have been facing Shu Fei, the replacement for Shan Kun. Unfortunately, a few travel issues. He's not here at the moment. We're hoping he will arrive later on tonight, ready for tomorrow. So we will wait and see. And obviously, in their place, we have Mizutani and Ovtcharov as well.
This will be an interesting game. We've seen Mizutani play Paul Drinkle already against another powerful player, so we'll see if Ovtcharov can outpower Mizutani as well. These are great friends off the table too, of course.
Ovtcharov, 28-year-old, Mizutani, same age as well, the Japanese athlete. Ovtcharov, not the tallest by any stretch of the imagination of the players here in T2, but he's a towering presence at the table. A bit more wiry than Mizutani. Oh, took the edge of the table. Certainly a powerful player as well. And you do well to get that ball back over the table. Well, it doesn't have to go over the net, as long as it goes round and lands on some of the top part of the table. If it hits the side, it doesn't count. Sometimes a conversation can ensue as to whether it was a legal bounce or not.
The classic Mizutani here, disappearing away from the table, playing a little bit defensive.
It's a lovely serve, and an inside-out serve. He rushes the receiver, I think, is fair to say.
The two of these players are definitely two of the best servers in the world at the minute.
I'm trying to recall the rules here with the subs. They don't get personal points. The team get the points. Obviously, Carlsen and Shu don't get the points either. Do they get the money?
Oh, I think they do get the money.
Yeah, there you go. They'll be trying hard, don't you worry. For the team, and perhaps for a little bit of cash in the pocket as well. That's a good opening.
Quick twist for the other ball. Really wants to move ahead, try to get more points for his team. Lovely little play from Mizutani there. Definitely coming out in this match and being more aggressive, trying to open the play up a little bit more.
5-7.
fight this one, with Ovtcharov just ahead, and standing in for Shu.
Lovely little pendulum shot serve there from Ovtcharov. Interesting to see which serve he opts for against each opponent. Clearly thinking one serve is good for one opponent, one serve is good for another. Rushing that forehand flick slightly, a little bit more spin in the serve than he expected.
Tight first game, this one, over 5 minutes already. Nicely done by Mizutani, and well, both I think quite happily take the towel, and Ovtcharov will take as much time as he possibly can, being ushered back. And Chang, referee. Well, you'd expect him to take it on the forehand. He skipped around and just thrashed it cross court on the backhand. And a game point then for Mizutani. And he takes it as well. Well, he came back very well there. And it is Mizutani who's substituting for Matasz Carlsen, who takes the first game. And Ovtcharov, who started well, will have to lick his wounds and try and start again. Good footwork by the big man.
Just confused slightly by the bounce of the ball. Checking up, not arriving to his racket.
So, just to confirm, even though on that graphic you're seeing Carlsen and Shu, those are the two players who, for injury and for a few travel issues, can't make it to the table. Mizutani and Ovtcharov playing the second game, the second match of this session, the last game of the session.
Yes.
Lovely flat flick from Ovtcharov there. Mizutani not reading it, not putting enough spin on the ball to get it over the net.
Yeah,
Compensated there slightly, playing a little bit higher. Not good enough against Ovtcharov at this level though.
Right in line of sight of the serve there. Didn't half swerve late.
Lovely little change of angle there from Mizutani. Ovtcharov just not moving and adapting to the ball.
And yeah, Mizutani a bit of a roll at the moment. Great exchange, really good power and pace from both these men. And there's Mizutani, who is 2 ahead, and then representing Carlsen, who's sat watching.
4-2.
Should have his leg elevated, he just sat there. What do I know?
Oh, oh, oh.
Better from Ovtcharov.
Another flat flick from the Ovtcharov racket. Uses that style of play really, really well.
Got so many distinctive serves, hasn't he? And of course that serve that made the time 50 Great Inventions of, what year was it? I'm trying to remember now. Not long ago anyway.
4-6.
And it's Ovtcharov who's having a good run. That actually is what's known in the business as a commentator's curse, I believe. Didn't get that at all right, did he? Off it flew.
Did a straight round there though. Didn't need his forehand, but he was in prime position, ready to take one if needs be.
Nicely done for Ovtcharov. Sometimes just the flat back to back can do the trick. Put himself in a winning position.
Lovely little top-spin serve there, a little bit of a change of action on the pendulum serve. Just trying to mix up the play.
It's just enough, wasn't it, to see Mizutani miss his mark. And he's done it again. 5 game points for Ovtcharov. Substituting for Swiftway. And that's gone long as well. 6-minute first game, a 4:45 second game. Certainly a lot easier for Ovtcharov, and he levels this match at a game apiece. Well, we're all having a party here. Ashley's throwing some moves.
Okay.
And the only two people paying attention, I think, in between the points, Mizutani and Ovtcharov, taking some advice from their team captains. We're all eyes and ears now.
Great opening forehand from Mizutani.
Yeah, given the way he was swept away at the end of the last game, very important statement of intent, really.
Both players are excellent mentally.
1-all.
Pendulum serve just drifting long to the Mizutani forehand. I don't know if he planned on that or it was a little bit of an unforced error.
3-1.
Mizutani, didn't he just hang on and waited, played the shot perfectly. Straight at the body, swerved and followed him like a missile.
Looks like a little bit of a thin edge. Let's see if it was. Yeah, just slightly deviating off the side of the table.
2-4.
A wry little smile from Ovtcharov there. Knew what he did to miss that. Need to play a little bit more over the ball. Full stroke, not a half stroke.
Keen to sound the forehand. Good flexibility from the German.
5-3.
Lovely little inside out forehand there from Mizutani, using all of the table.
Players play on 6-3.
Well, you've seen the same exchange in the last few points. This time, it was a victory for Ovtcharov. Pulls him back.
4-7.
Mizutani ahead in this game, this third game.
A lot of power injected through the forearm of Ovtcharov.
Ovtcharov, please come back. 7-5.
Urging the players back to the table. A roving camera. I should away. Bring you some great shots.
Net. 7-5.
What a great bit of defence from Mizutani. And Ovtcharov will be very disappointed he didn't capitalise. Spinning.
Ovtcharov just a little bit flat in the last 2 points, not moving his body around the ball enough, just a little bit slower in the last couple of exchanges.
5-10.
And again, not finding his range. You can't switch off at all, can you, at this level? Better.
10-6.
Both these players, of course, came back from Rio with Olympic Games medals. He's hanging in there. A man with 1 silver, 2 bronze at the last Olympic Games. Against the man who got the bronze in singles, of course.
10-7.
Yeah, he got over the line eventually, did Mizutani. And he takes the third game, 11-7. It's long from Ovtcharov. That's how it looks at the moment. With, Mizutani in for Carlson, up by 2 games to 1. Ovtcharov, who of course is the Chauffet substitute as well.
Da kannst du ein bisschen aggressiver spielen, da ist nichts Besonderes.
So 7 minutes on the clock. And will we get more than 1 game in? I suspect so, unless it's a really long one. Could be a kill zone game, the last one though, if it's within the 2 minutes when we get there.
Lovely little slow spin up from Ovtcharov, followed by an absolute powerhouse of a forehand. Mixes the speeds and spins really, really well.
Great comeback from Mizutani. Really is a venom in that forehand. I don't know about that for a backhand. Was that just instinct, do you think?
Yeah, half of it was thinking, I've got to pick one side of the table.
I tell you
Let's
what,
have a little bit of a guess.
didn't just put his back there, did he? He played that and placed it. Leaving us mere mortals with a mouth slightly agog. Such fast hands, and of course, by the time it's come over the net, you've made your decision.
4-2.
This is good from Mizutani. Crucial 4th game, because I think we'll get to a 5th as well. Start this game just over 7 minutes on the clock, and our longest so far has been just 6 minutes and a second. said that, this is already heading towards 3 minutes. It's 4 apiece. Just to clarify, that's 3 minutes of the game.
1 minute.
4:45 is where the clock is stopped and the timeout is taken.
And then you come over the ball. It's a little heavy sometimes, pretty much quick. I stay with backhand, yeah. This service was good. This one I like when you make this little after. It's coming, it's good.
That serve he liked, apparently. Stay with backhand. I think I heard him rightly say stay with backhand. We will see the next few points. A bit noisy in the cabin at times, in the timeouts.
Lovely little backhand over the table action from Mizutani. Definitely has fine-tuned that backhand from round 2.
7-4.
A little bit of frustration from the Ovtcharov racket.
That was very nice indeed. Hit that one sweetly. Rossi doing the clapping there. Tell you when Roscoff gets going. His hand clap probably in Asia. Oh!
5-8.
Was that long? After off? I think it was, wasn't it? And all the time in the world as well.
Just caught it, too much contact, didn't take care of the ball, he thought he had it.
This time it's Mizutani who's found wanting.
He didn't rotate fully into that forehand shot, his hip a little bit tight. Lovely little backhand over the table from Ovtcharov though, choosing to play down the line.
Time out. 1 minute.
Timeout is called with just over 3 on the clock. It's a real tight one, isn't it? Might as well play the timeout. You've got it in your pocket. Just to let you know, it might be referee's right hand. There's a little table down there. And there's a red and a yellow card. We haven't seen a red or a yellow. I think you did in round 2 quite a bit, didn't you?
We did in round 2. That belonged to Mr. Alexander Shabayev against Vladimir Samsonov.
I bet that was a fiery encounter.
Not so much fiery, but a little bit of tactics going on. Alex choosing to try run down the clock. I don't think Samsonov is too happy.
Yellow card is a warning. A red card, you lose a point. Just so you know. Should it come to that? 7-9. Mizutani in the driving seat at the moment. 2-1 up. 9-7 up.
7-10.
A lovely little backhand hold from Mizutani. Has put that on display lots through this match.
It's almost as if he sees everything in slow motion. He's done it again. Excellent work from Mizutani. And he will take the 4th game here. 3-1 up.
Good when you stay.
2:25 just outside the kill zone, so we'll still be on the clock when we come back.
If you're active, yeah, it's backhand if you take pressure straight.
Lost that backhand, whips it across. And that's what it looks like at the moment. And I'll tell you what, if Mizutani, representing Carlsen, can win this 2-minute game as it is, then it's just a point between Team Persson and Team Rossi in this session. Last game of the session, of course. Oh, he's done it again. That's something out of the Matrix, this. interesting though, isn't it? Mizutani not chopping the ball from distance, putting the top spin on it, and in the end it was a bit of a weak shot that put Ovtcharov back into this game.
Net 1-all.
Ball deviating slightly from the Mizutani racket. The angle confusing Ovtcharov.
It's long again.
Thin edge there from Ovtcharov.
See, I'm glad you got the eyes. I missed that completely.
Net 2-all.
In my defence, it was the thinnest of thin edges.
It was.
At our end as well.
3-2.
Ovtcharov showing his frustration. He will be frustrated though. The last time these two met in round one, Ovtcharov did win 2-1.
If he can level it up here. Here we go. In effect, we have ourselves a tie-break point. Because we're going to run the clock down. Brace yourself for the buzzer. There it is.
Sudden death.
Sudden death. Tie break. This game just relies on this 1 point. He was going to attack all the way, wasn't he? Jun Mizutani. And there was a chance for Ovtcharov to make it 3-2. Wasn't to be. 4-1. Convincing for Jun Mizutani, standing in for Matthias Carlsen, who I'm sure enjoyed that display. He certainly enjoyed it. Mizutani lost narrowly on the last point to Paul Drinkel. Secures the fourth game on the last point to Ovtcharov, and a 4-1 win as well. Chance for the players to congratulate and shake hands. This is how it looks, and you can see Mizutani, I'm sure that isn't Matthias Carlsen, the substitute, winning stats and winning comfortably in the game as well. Just not at his best, Ovtcharov. The man who won so convincing against Jules Sehuk in his own game.
All credit to Mizutani though. Came out after losing against Paul Drinkel. Composed himself, played really well.
The good thing about the 24-minute matches is he'll still have some in the tank. Not like a more traditional long set, long match, 3-hour job. That's the beauty of T2 in many ways. That backhand was marvellous, kept him going and brought him to a 4-1 win over Dimitrij Ovtcharov.